We are using Psalm 95 as part of the hymn book that we have been given to prime the pump of our lives personally and of the church to worship the Lord. And Psalm 95, as we have said, begins by this instruction, invitation, command. It's strong. Come, let us join in the worship of God. And it's used so often in the morning because it's important how we start our day. And today we turn to verses 3 through 5. For the Lord is a great God, the great King above all gods. Two ways to think of this. The first one is that God is the big God. That is to say, there are other gods, but really you might as well not mess with them because God is the best. Now that's not the biblical view. The biblical view is that God actually is the only God. But you and I experience the fact that there are so many other gods that challenge for our time. And the real shame is when we exchange our very selves and make ourselves God. So the battle to be won is, who is king? This is in this section. God is king. And as we rejoice in the largeness of all that God is and all that he's done, in his hand are the depths of the earth, and the mountain peaks belong to him. God is creator. And the psalmist lets us know in no uncertain terms that the whole span of creation is his, just in his hand. Yes, it's a human image. In his hand. Imagine how big God is to the psalmist. In his hand are the depths of the earth, and the mountain peaks belong to him. We can't really take hold of that or understand that. In his hand are the depths of the earth, and the mountain peaks belong to him. And from time to time, no doubt, many of us have stood and we've looked at mountain peaks and we've marvelled at their majesty. We've marvelled perhaps at beauty. We've been afraid of the adventure of that and the danger that lurks there. But behind all of that, we're captivated by the creativity and we're taken back to the one who is creator. The depths of the earth, there's nowhere in all creation that exists outside of God. Come, let us worship this creator. The sea is his, for he made it. The hands form the dry land. Yes, he did that early. We couldn't exist without water. We couldn't exist without land to live upon. We are saying, as we are caught up together, come, let us worship. That worship then changes our understanding of how then shall we live. And yes, it's important. Today, as in many other days, as we look out upon the earth quite literally, we can see man's devastation. Man's devastation to God's creation. You know, if we worship God aright, we will have a care for all his creation. That includes a care for this earth, for this universe, and the universe is beyond, but it also means a care for all who are created in God's image and likeness. So today, let us come. Shout for joy to the Lord. He is our rock, and he is our creator. Above everything and everyone else, let us worship God first.